Today on the Stay at Home Chef, I'm showing you how to make the ultimate bakery-style chocolate chip cookie. These giant, thick, delicious cookies are all the rage. Cookie shops are popping up left and right. Some say it's the new cupcake craze. And at $4 and $5 a cookie, I figured I better teach you how to make these at home. To start, you'll need 1 cup of softened, unsalted butter, and you can see mine is completely softened to room temperature. Then you'll also need 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar and 1/2 cup of white sugar. And we're gonna get this mixing. We're gonna beat these together for about 1 minute using the paddle attachment. After about a minute, the mixture should be nice and smooth. Then we'll mix in 2 eggs and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And we're gonna mix this in until it's combined, which will take about 30 seconds. Make sure you stop every once in a while and scrape the sides and bottom of the bowl if things are sticking to make sure that everything gets mixed in. For the perfect bakery-style chocolate chip cookie, we're gonna use 2 different kinds of flour. This first one is 1 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour. Then we're gonna add in 1 cup of cake flour, which is very finely milled and has cornstarch cut in. You'll also need a teaspoon each of baking powder and baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and that's just table salt. We're gonna mix this in until it's just barely combined. You don't wanna overmix this, so make sure you stop it as soon as all of the flour and white powdery substances disappear. Last, pour in 4 cups of chocolate chips, and you can use either semi-sweet or milk chocolate, depending on your personal taste preferences. You just want to fold these in using a rubber spatula and make sure that the chips get evenly dispersed throughout the cookie dough. Now, you can make these cookies any size that you want, but for that true bakery style, they need to be pretty big. So you'll divide your dough up into at least 6 equal pieces. Roll your dough into balls, and I like mine to weigh 6 ounces each. Then place your cookies onto a parchment or silpat lined baking sheet, and I only do 3 to a pan. At this 6-ounce size, I got 9 perfect, beautiful cookies. But if you want to go a little bit bigger, you can go up to 8 ounces, but you'll only get 6 cookies. If you want your cookies to stay extra thick, you'll want to pop these trays into the freezer for 30 minutes before baking. This will allow the fat in your cookies to firm up just a little bit before baking, which will prevent spreading. Then, when you're ready to bake, you can bake these in a 400-degree oven for 12 to 14 minutes, or until the tops are golden brown. Let these cool on the pan for 15 minutes before you try and remove them. Then you can either eat them warm or transfer them to a wire rack to cool completely. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow, and check out the rest of my videos where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. See you later.